Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
Hi, I'm Nikhil and I'm a current first year HRM student at XLRI Jamshedpur. My ACADS are 10th 95%, 12th 89.8% and grad 64.1%. My undergraduate degree is in mechanical engineering and I am a fresher. I'll be turning at TAS for the summer. My interview panel consisted of 3 members and lasted for roughly 25 minutes. Hope you enjoy my XLRI interview experience.
Hi sir, good afternoon. Hi sir.
Hi Nikhil. So Nikhil, tell me what school did you go to?
So I went to DPS Bokaro.
Okay, so that's a really nice school. Why did you go to Gwalior then?
Sir, I did not actually score decent grades in class 11th and 12th, so I had to make the shift.
Oh, 12. What happened?
Sir, I did not focus on my grades and I therefore did not score very well.
Were you also involved in a lot of extracurriculars as well?
Yes sir, I was.
And then in college as well? What if it happens at XLRI too?
So I picked up design during my undergrad. I thought that was something novel and I found it quite interesting actually. And I designed posters for various clubs and committees in college, and I also worked as a freelance designer. So I tend to use minimalism in my designs. I realized in final year in undergrad that in order to achieve my career ambition, I needed to do well academically, and so I did.
Okay, how do we believe you? Give us some proof, give us something at least.
Sure, sir. I bounced back in my final year grades, and if you would actually compare my final year grades with my fresher grades, then you see
Everybody
that.
get good grades in final year. We are engineers too. What else?
Sir, so I realized my mistake and I studied very hard, and I did well on competitive exams as well. And I actually scored a 99.06 percentile on the XAT exam.
To it.
Yes, sir.
You talk a lot about design, minimalism. What is minimalism? Do you embrace the concept in life also?
So what I feel is that design is seen in India in the form of flyers and pamphlets where people try to fill as much information as they possibly can. So the minimalist view is basically that you need to offer space to let your design and the information actually breathe. So when I design, I attempt to fit the story in as few designs as possible, and I make sure that the message is actually clear and the design is aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, in that sense, Nikhil, tell me this. Take the example of a railway booking counter. Say you pay a certain service charge for getting the ticket, and someone pays a tout sum cash as a bribe to get his ticket. Is there any difference between the two?
Sir, to my mind, that would be unethical because service charge is predefined by the organization, but bribes are just basically taken by middlemen.
You are talking about ethics, but you're going the other direction. Suppose I am building a house. Is it illegal?
No, sir.
And then I obtain a permit. Is that illegal?
No, sir, but then it depends on how you actually obtain the permit.
Now I pay the environmental inspector a bribe to get my permit. Is that illegal?
Yes, sir, absolutely. So that leads to negligence of duty. The house construction could actually cause harm to the environment, but because the inspector has been paid or bribed by you, he would actually overlook that harm and cause negligence of duty.
Okay. Let's say he did his work completely. I just paid to have it fast tracked. Is it still illegal?
Yes, sir, because now it's unfair to the people who have also applied for permit.
But now you're talking about unfairness.
Okay. Nikhil, you talked about design in college. How do you think that figures here? How does it help you with XLRI?
Sir, I think curiosity is important at an educational institution, and my willingness to learn new things and my ability to grasp novel concepts quickly will definitely help me contribute to the class at XLRI.
Okay, fair enough. Do you have any work ex?
No, sir.
So you have taken a gap year.
I graduated in 2019, sir, and I've been studying for competitive exams ever since.
So didn't you sit for placements?
No, sir, I did not.
Why not? Didn't you think getting a job was a safe option?
Sir, I made a very firm choice of pursuing management, and a job after graduation for some reason did not fit in my vision.
And what if you don't get into a college this year? What will you do then?
Sir, I would then prepare again and work simultaneously. But I mean, having said that, I do feel quite confident about myself and my capabilities to get me admitted this year itself.
So now I'm going to put you on a spot. Suppose you're a manager of a company and your company is in deep trouble with legal issues. So you go and talk to a politician or a mediator who can solve it for you, and they assure that your issue will be resolved. In return, the politician's relatives will stay in the township area of the city under you until the legal hassle is resolved. This might hamper the profitability of the company. What will you do in such a case?
So, do you mind if I take a few seconds?
Absolutely not. Go ahead.
Sir, I'll try to extend a more personal favor. One that I can fulfill in my own personal capacity instead of the one that they're asking for now, because obviously it will cost the company.
Okay, so in that case, who are the stakeholders?
It would be the politician's relatives, me, the manager, and the company.
So how will your decision affect them, whatever that might be?
Sir, I'll try to extend a more personal favor that I can fulfill in my personal capacity, because I don't believe in costing the company, and that would be, unethical.
What personal favors exactly? He's a politician. How are you going to help him?
So, sir, it may be likely that in the future there could be a situation where I can actually, help him out. Even in an extreme case, I would not hand out accommodation for free.
Okay, so you will cause harm to the company right now. This decision will cause the company to remain in the legal hassle.
Yes, but I would pursue more conventional avenues for the resolution of this problem, which can actually get the company ahead in the legal battle and also not involve engaging in unethical practices.
Do you care about people?
Yes, sir. I'd certainly like to think so.
I don't think so. How long have I been observing you?
Sir, about 10 minutes.
Even before that, in your GD, the person sitting next to you didn't speak, and yet you did nothing.
Sir, during the first 10 minutes of the GD, everybody was raw and nobody was comfortable enough to speak freely by themselves. And in that scenario, we were not even thinking about offering that chance to someone else at that time.
So it's the group's fault.
No, sir. I don't mean to blame the group. I mean, that is how the group discussion went for me initially. But I mean, of course, I understand your point. That is a possible oversight on my part, and I should have taken the initiative to allow my peer to speak.
Justifiable oversight. Yes or no?
Sir, no, I'm not trying to justify anything.
Justifiable oversight. Yes or no?
No, sir, I'm not trying to justify, sir. I acknowledge that you raised a fair point and that I made a mistake.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Yeah. Thanks, Nikhil, for coming in.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, Nikhil.